Hi, I'm Chris Frankel, Director of Programming for TRX, and you're watching the featured movement. This week it's the press, and we're going to show you some coaching points to make sure you get a little bit more strength and power out of this traditional move. TRX chest press, a very basic, a very foundational movement, something that people get in and do all the time. We're going to give you a couple of coaching cues to take advantage of a tight core and getting that lat activation to really get the most out of this push. So as Carlos takes a little step back just to make it a little bit easier on himself, he's once again going to imagine doing that scapular J, pulling those shoulders down and back, keeping that core turned on, so making sure we got a good alignment. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Let's think back to week one, a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt. He's going to bring himself down nice and control into this chest press, and at the bottom of this press, we're just going to give him this initial cue of wrists right in front of elbows. And now I'm going to take and give him just a little tactile cue, have him inside his elbows. I'm going to have him drive his elbows towards his body, turn those lats on again. I'm going to take my hands away and have him drive up nice and strong. Let him pull himself back down, once again in control, keeping those lats turned on the way down, re-engaging that core, finding that posterior pelvic tilt, pushing into my fingers a little bit more. This time he's going to drive up a little bit harder. And now I'm going to have him take a step back to a little bit more challenging angle. Now that we have a lot more stability in that shoulder girdle, he's going to be able to see he's more stable and more powerful even in those deeper vectors. So once again, turns on those lats, scapular J, down under control. I'm going to give him a little tactile cue inside the elbows, drive into my fingers, tighten up that core, come up nice and strong. One more time, down on the zone. This time he's got a little motor learning going on. Imagine my fingers there, turn on those lats, drive up from the back, and relax. So a little cueing from the coach is going to give him a little bit more feedback to get that back involved and keeping that lat, that super muscle involved in a pushing and stabilization exercise at the same time. Give it a try.